What's up, everybody? It's JT Sports. I'm at you guys with another video. This video is just going to be a quick little response to everybody who didn't agree with how I felt about Mike Tomlin, that said I didn't know anything about football, called me an idiot, and this and that. So this video is a response to that. I made a rant about how I felt about Mike Tomlin, how I don't feel he should be the coach of Pittsburgh and this and that. And a lot of people said I didn't know anything about football and this and that. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to play a clip from First Take and what Stephen A. Smith said about Mike Tomlin. Then after that clip plays, I want to play a repeat of what I said on my live stream about how I feel about Mike Tomlin. And you're going to see that I said the exact same thing that Stephen A. Smith is about to say. Literally, word for word, the same exact thing I said on the live stream about Mike Tomlin. The same thing that Stephen A. Smith is about to say about Mike Tomlin. So this is just a quick little video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to follow me on my social media pages down in the comment section down below. And this video you're about to see is a response to the haters saying I didn't know anything about football, when Stephen A. Smith is literally about to say word for word the same exact thing I said about Mike Tomlin. So I hope you guys enjoy.
On Mike Tomlin.
Immense pressure. Let me say the man is 125, 68, and 1 in his career as a head coach. He's won 64% of his games. I do not want to hear about Mike Tomlin's job being on the line. Having said all of that, just because I don't want to hear it doesn't mean that I'm not going to hear it. You're going to hear it. Because people in Pittsburgh, some folks, some Steelers fans, and I run into them all across the nation, they're sick of it. And one of the things that I'm big on, as much as I support this man, what is indefensible is that year after year after year, his defense is a question mark, particularly with his secondary. Sometimes it's the pass rush too, but primarily with the secondary, an inability to get stopped.
Secondary has been absolute garbage. I don't care if we always lose to New England at New England. No reason why we should have got picked apart like that. No reason.
Mike Tomlin was a defensive backs coach for 5 years in Tampa. Mike Tomlin was a defensive coordinator in Minnesota. Mike Tomlin, although his motivational skills, his ability to be a leader of men, to hold people accountable, he's been renowned for. The reality is that it doesn't disassociate itself from the level of productivity he put forth as a defensive-minded coach. I'm very, very big on your signature. What is it that got you to where you are? That is what matters. So if you are an offensive coordinator and you're ballyhooed as being elite like a Sean Payton, when you become a head coach, I expect your offense to be the joint. If you are a defensive coach, you Vic Fangio. I don't want to see your defense sticking up the joint if you in Denver. If you John Gruden in Oakland and offense is supposed to be your thing, I might have an issue with your defense, but I expect your offense with Derek Carr to be that.
If you have a head coach that specializes in something, and the head coach specializes on offense, then you shouldn't worry about the offense. The offense should be the least of your concerns. If you have a coach that specializes on special teams, the special teams should be the strongest point of your team. If you have a coach like Mike Tomlin that specializes on the defense side of the ball, then the defense should not be the worst part of your team, man.